I had a theory that Help Wanted 2 was gonna be about Gregory getting possessed by Glitch Trap. Now, do I still think this theory is valid now that the game is so close to release? That's what we'll be figuring out today. Roll the intro. Help Wanted 2 is so close to coming out, but before it does, I think I'm way overdue to make my own prediction about what the game will be about. So many people have such a variety of theories when it comes to this game that half of the fan base doesn't even know whether or not it's going to be another in-universe VR game. And that's why today I'll be throwing my hat into the ring and telling y'all my definitive prediction to FNAF Help Wanted 2. Let's go ahead and get the big question out of the way. Is Help Wanted 2 going to be another in-universe VR game? The original Help Wanted also served as a virtual reality game in the universe of the FNAF lore, where Fazbear Entertainment attempted to cover up their name by using this VR game to poke fun of their past. And although the straightforward title of Help Wanted 2 makes it seem like this is another in-universe VR game, FNAF has to do what they do best and overcomplicate the shit out of stuff. However, I'm still a strong believer that this is going to be another in-universe VR game, and that is mainly for two reasons. First off, the blue holographic hands. Those are the exact same hands that we have in the first Help Wanted game, and we have seen with Security Breach, if you're playing as a human in the real world, then you have human-like hands. So surely Stillwell Studios had this exact thought process whenever developing Help Wanted 2. If in-universe this game took place in the real world, then why wouldn't we have realistic looking hands? On top of that, we literally see characters like Funtime Freddy and Scrap Baby, which should be long gone in the lore at this point, unless of course we are playing in an in-universe VR game.
Thank you, Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's.
So if this is an in-universe VR game, does that also mean that this is an in-universe sequel to the original Help Wanted? I mean, the name's pretty straightforward. But with how the trailer's presented, it seems like this game may not be an in-universe sequel, but instead some sort of job simulation almost, so people can pick which job they work best at when working for Fazbear Entertainment, is what other people would think after seeing this trailer. But I think not. Yes, this is my second time on this channel referencing this one very specific scene in the first Incredibles. Suck my dick. Something about Help Wanted 2 being a sort of simulation for job applicants who want to get a job for Fazbear Entertainment just doesn't seem right. The first major red flag is the fact that the animatronics kill you in this game. If this is supposed to be a simulation for people who want to get jobs at Fazbear Entertainment wouldn't want them to know how deadly these animatronics are, let alone that they're capable of killing. Think about it this way: if you went to get a job at Chuck E. Cheese and they put you in a VR simulation where you're being chased by their robots, then you probably wouldn't want a job there anymore. Having this simulation in these mini games they give to people who are about to become workers at their pizzaplex just doesn't seem smart, even for a company like Fazbear Entertainment. And on top of that, the simulations that we're doing inside of the VR headset seem to be mostly engineering based. So why would workers at Fazbear Entertainment have to pick which job they want or which one they're more skilled at by playing a video game when they presumably have to go to college and get engineering degrees in a specific field of engineering beforehand? By the time people usually apply for jobs such as Fazbear Entertainment, they already have some sort of degree or some sort of skill in a field of work that is specific to them. So if they already know which job would fit them best, why would they have to do an entire simulation to decide which job they end up getting for Fazbear Entertainment? Luckily, I think I solved it, and now I'm pretty sure who the intended target audience is for Help Wanted 2. I don't think Help Wanted 2 is going to be used for employees who are deciding which field they should go into when working for Fazbear Entertainment. Instead, I think the people of Fazbear made in-universe Help Wanted 2 for two reasons. Two of their favorite things, and they both start with an M: manipulation and money. Let's say that Help Wanted 2 is an in-universe sequel to the first Help Wanted game. Not only would this explain why we have levels inspired by FNAF 5 and 6, but also this just seems like something Fazbear Entertainment would do. A lot of these new minigames are inspired by jobs that you can get at the Pizzaplex. I could very well see Fazbear Entertainment doing this intentionally so that kids will play it, which would then inspire them to want to grow up and work for Fazbear Entertainment. Not only are they getting the kids money, but they're also getting their future careers with it. Fazbear Entertainment's goal is to release the sequel to their hit VR game Help Wanted, have people of all ages see how quote-unquote fun it is to work jobs at the Pizzaplex, which will then get those customers and inspire a lot of them to become actual employees. It is Fazbear Entertainment's master plan in their goal of making as much money as possible. But with that out of the way, that just leaves one more thing we have to predict today, and that is who will be the protagonist. And although the recent trailers and teasers don't really seem to have anything to back it up, I'm still a full believer in my old theory that we will be playing as Gregory getting taken over by Glitchtrap. There's one clip from the trailer that Rytoast specifically pointed out during his theory. This really quick clip looks like it came from the daycare, and who would have thought, but in the main security breach game, in a hidden room inside of the daycare lies an arcade machine called Balloon World, or something like that. I hope I said it right. And that arcade machine is widely theorized to be the arcade machine that was used to free Gregory from being under Glitchtrap's control. Security Breach as a whole has a lot of lore to it, a lot of lore that is yet to be even mentioned or solved for that matter, and Help Wanted 2 would be the perfect excuse to have some of these past questions from the main Security Breach game finally solved or at least expanded upon. Now with that in mind, I know a lot of people suspect that Cassie's dad may be a playable character because of the engineering related jobs that we are doing throughout these minigames. And although I think he is a solid prediction to be the main protagonist, and I would love to finally be able to play as him, I feel like the more likely option is that he's either some sort of side character or has some sort of other lore importance. I could very well see him being a new kind of version of the tape lady from the first Help Wanted, where maybe he has certain audio logs that we need to collect or something along those lines. The main reason I think this is because it just wouldn't really make sense if we're playing as him and the rest of the game is the story of how Gregory got possessed by Glitchtrap, since in the first Help Wanted we played as Vanessa and that's the reason she got possessed. It would just add up better if Gregory was the person we were playing as, since he's gonna be the one getting possessed this time around. But with that in mind, I do think he'll still be in the game in some shape or form, because if my prediction is right and this is the story of how Glitchtrap gets a hold of Gregory, that means that this game would take place before the events of Security Breach, meaning that Cassie's dad could very well still be alive. And after all, looking at this logically, it's a big coincidence that Cassie and Gregory, two of the only kids alive who have some sort of past connection to Fazbear Entertainment, just so happen to meet and become friends. I could very well see us playing as Gregory in Help Wanted 2 and Cassie's dad appearing in some shape or form, then going on to mention how he has a daughter, and from there, Gregory would know who Cassie is, leading to the two of them eventually meeting. But who knows, that's a very bold claim to make, so I could be wrong about a lot of it. I mean, hell, look at me. Do you trust this face? I sure as hell don't trust this face. If you saw this standing in your hallway at 3 a.m., what would you do? So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to leave y'all's predictions in the comments, so who knows, maybe if you're right about your predictions, you can come back to this video and brag some more. Unfortunately, I only found out that Help Wanted 2 was going to be VR only after watching one of Johnny Block's most recent videos, so I've been rushing a bit when it comes to getting an Oculus and learning how to record using it. So unfortunately, I don't know how soon I'll be able to play Help Wanted 2. Worst case scenario, I'll be like a day or two late when it comes to uploading my first part. But yeah, we'll see how all that goes in due time. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.